everyone, my name's Lulu, for those that don't already know me. I'm making this video today to try and set up a time and place for unified intention setting. The goal behind this particular event is related to Gaia and all of us that dwell on her. The people, the animals, the plants, the mushrooms, everything. It's not new that, the planet and the state that it's in has been in a bad way for quite some time. But I was out in nature over the weekend of New Year's, and it was a perfect time to reset and enjoy just reconnecting with the things that matter. But as I was doing that, I found myself a little distraught and sad, if I'm being quite honest. And it was while reflecting on all the crazy things that have happened on the planet just this year. Just this year alone, 270 accidental chemical spills or something to that effect have happened, and those are the kind of things that don't just cause irreparable damage to the immediate location that they happen, but those chemicals get into the river systems and trickle into entirely different states and make their way all over. And those ecosystems have permanent damage. People can't even live in some of those places. You have all the insane natural disasters that occurred in Hawaii, specifically with that fire. That's Earth's heart chakra, so one can only sit there and try and speculate on what that means or what kind of effect that could have collectively on the planet. You have the way that the continually changing cell phone frequencies are affecting the Earth's natural frequency that helps the bees navigate and migratory animals like birds and whales navigate, and you're finding animals all over the world in places they don't belong. The bees have been disappearing for a while, and if they're gone, we're fucked. You have all the civil unrest, you have the wars, all the genocide. There's a lot of pain, and I don't want to spend too much time fixating on the negative because that would be counterintuitive to what I'm trying to set up here. But I do think it's important to note that those things are going on and that they exist, and they're kind of increasing the need for something like what I am trying to set up. I want to propose to the collective web, anybody listening anywhere, doesn't matter where you are, you can participate, and that's the beautiful thing. People have set events up like this before in the past, and it's wonderful. People just generally agree to sit down at a specific time on a specific day and commit to being in the same space frequency, setting the same intentions together at the same time, and imprinting our will into the collective web. All kinds of cultures talk about how more people coming together has a more profound effect in terms of trying to manifest a specific goal. The power of prayer, ritual, whatever language or terminology you find most fitting for yourself and are most comfortable with, the concept remains the same. The more people gather together setting the same intention yields so much more power than just us trying to be an individual putting that out there. Not to say that there's anything wrong with individual effort, but it's been a long time since I've seen something like this pop up. It's been a long time since I've led something like this, and I guess the conclusion I came to while I was out connecting with Gaia, with our mother, with our host, I just had this unbearable burning need to do something for her, and we should all feel that way because we all live here, and she cares for all of us. So at any rate, obviously you can do things like pick up trash at your local park, or try to find some organization that's worthwhile donating money to, what have you, to address some of these very serious issues. Hopefully we're all recycling by now, but at the end of the day, one can feel really small, and it can feel like a very daunting task to try to make any difference at all while the world is literally on fucking fire in front of us. But she deserves our attention and our effort, and I am inspired to try to inspire others and get enough of us together to try and make a pretty sound difference. The date that I have in mind is February 10th. I would like to say around 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, this is something anyone can do from anywhere all over the world. We just have to make a note to be doing this together at the same time. And the more of us we can get together, just utilizing this time simultaneously to manifest healing for our mother and our planet, the more powerful of an impact that's going to have on the collective web and reality. All that being said, February 10th, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time is when I personally will be sitting down and taking time to try and manifest healing for our planet, for the animals and creatures and mushrooms and everything that lives on it. You know, like, especially, you know, like people even. You've got so much war going on, genocide. There is just such a need for people to sit down for just a moment and be still and focus our intention on something positive rather than what the algorithm is feeding us, which is separation and doom and like be afraid. But we should spend our time like believing that we have the capability to do this and taking a moment to do it together and unify and pour that into the reality around us and our beautiful planet. So if you're with me on that mindset, I really implore you to join in February 10th, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And even if you're just meditating to yourself on that, that's just fine. I do also want to mention that I personally will be at the Tocobaga Burial Mound in Safety Harbor, Florida. That's one of our local ley lines, so it's like a direct line into the energetic grid of the planet, and I will be there leading a meditation with set intentions in mind, connecting us, healing with her, sending healing to her and everyone who dwells on her. If I can figure it out, I would also maybe commit to streaming that live. I'll keep everyone updated as I go along here. But like I said, anywhere, all over the world, you could be doing this and just like tuning in at the same time that we're all already doing it, or you can come join me live virtually from home or out there at Tocobaga Burial Mound, and we can pour our intention and our hearts into this beautiful thing that cradles us and gives us the existence that we have. So I really hope that despite my inability to articulate beautiful words sometimes in ways that make sense, that what I just said touched somebody and somebody out there, and you're feeling inspired to join me in inspired action. Let's come together for a moment and make the world a better place. I believe in us, I believe in the shift, and I believe with our unified vision, we can make the world a better place. We just have to take the time to make the effort and come together to do it. I hope I see you there, in spirit and in person. Bye for now.